everybody, welcome to the Department of Comics. I am your humble host, Agent DeCamp, and happy to see you here. And today I have episode 15 of some comic series that I own. This is where I show a short series, mini series, maxi series, something I have the whole thing of that's not too long. And then I show an issue of my Fantastic Four collection, and then I show a slab. But I got a special one today for the slab. It's actually going to be a CGC unboxing because I'm just getting it back after submitting it. I do know the grade, unfortunately. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. It is a modern book. It's not the Absolute Universe. It is a DC book, but it is a popular one that is hard to find. So, let's get right down to what we're doing here. We're going to start off with the series I'm going to talk about is Nightwing Huntress. This was a 4-issue miniseries. This is issue number 1. It was written by Devin Grayson. Issue number 2. Drawn by Greg Land. Inked by Bill Sienkiewicz. Right here. That's one of the best parts of the book. I kind of like the idea of Dick Grayson or Nightwing along with Huntress, Helena Bertinelli. Because I believe, I could be wrong, I think that originally Batgirl, the Barbara Gordon version, this is issue 4, I believe she was created more or less as a love interest for Batman, not for Robin, because Barbara Gordon was a lot older than Dick Grayson when she was introduced. She'd already graduated college. I mean, she had even been in Congress. You know, actually, after she was introduced, she actually got into Congress, you know, while Dick was still, like, in college or something like that. And the original Batgirl, the one back in the Golden Age, or early Silver Age, I guess you would call it, she was, you know, supposed to be a love interest for Robin, while Batwoman, Kathy Kane, was the love interest for Batman. But even in the TV show, the 66 TV show, Barbara Gordon was a lot older than Dick Grayson. So I think she was supposed to be more of a love interest for Bruce Wayne. However, they just kind of like started putting the two of them together, Batgirl and Robin, you know, and kind of put them together. More or less, I kind of like Nightwing with Huntress better. I think they're a better match. I kind of like the way they're not perfect for each other. They have different views on things. It's kind of like Spider-Man and Black Cat. I kind of like them better than Spider-Man and Mary Jane. I'm one of the few people that is not a big fan of Spider-Man and Mary Jane. The reason for that, which is a whole nother story, but the main reason is because when I was reading Spider-Man back in the early 80s, early to mid 80s, Peter Parker proposed to Mary Jane. She said no and walked out of his life. So to me, that was you're done. You know, I liked him better with Black Cat. Just like I like Batman with Catwoman. You know, Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle. I like them as a group. The original Huntress was for Earth 2, which was the Golden Age heroes, and she was the daughter of Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle, or Selina Wayne, and she was Helena Wayne. You know, so she was the first Huntress, but she was way too young for that version's Robin too. She was a lot younger. This one here, they're a lot closer in age, and I really kind of like this. This is a good story. It's a little whodunit, you know, a little murder mystery. A woman gets murdered. You find out more about who she is, and you gotta wonder who killed her and who's being set up. And Nightwing and Huntress do have a little bit of a tryst in here, as you can see by this cover. It goes beyond a kiss. But it was really well done. I enjoyed it. Okay, the next book I'm going to show you is a book from my Fantastic Four collection. This isn't Fantastic Four per se. This is an issue called FF, Future Foundation. You know, it's called FF. This is after the Human Torch had died, and they created the Future Foundation. It wasn't going to be the Fantastic Four anymore. And of course, as usual back then, even I like to do now, they came out with blank covers for sketches and stuff. So I have FF number 1 here with a sketch of the Invisible Woman, Sue Richards, by Paul Pelletier. I was very happy to get this. He is one of my favorite artists. I love the way he draws people. He has a very distinct style, and I was very happy with that. I think that's awesome. So, okay. Are you ready for the next big thing here? We have the box. I already cut the tape. Like I said, I do know what the grade is. But, you know, it's the first time I've actually opened it. You know, if they got the little sticker on there, you know, if we did an oops and this isn't your book, please let us know and return it to us. So let's take the book out here. Like I said, this is a big book. I don't know if anybody saw that. Hope not. I'll check it when I do the editing. I'm going to hide the grade here. And can I get it off screen here? This is what other people do, like Bronzeville Comics. I like the way he does this. We're going to come down here. And you're going to see the cover here. All right. Does anybody see that? This is not the facsimile. This is the first print. This is the original variant cover to Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes, number 23. Sorry about the glare. You can see a reflection of a messy office. Okay, by Adam Hughes. I got the Supergirl custom label on it. Now, when I bought this book, I had never taken it out of the bag. I bought it in the bag. It took me a while. I saw that it was available back when this issue came out as a variant, and I wanted to find it. I had a hard time finding it, but I did finally find it. I bought it at a store. It was in the bag. So I bought it. Never took it out of the bag. I guess I probably should have, because when I took it out, because I wanted to get this graded, I pressed and everything, but I did find that there was, on the back cover here, right near the bottom staple, you probably can't see it with my crappy camera, but there is a little tear there down at the bottom of the staple. So I was like, to me, that probably capped it at a 9.4. So I was kind of hoping for a 9.6, maybe, if they were going to be generous, because it's such a nice looking book right there. But nope, they gave it a 9.2. And the reason why they gave it the 9.2 is they said because of the little tear in the back here, and they said there are spine stress lines, which I don't see any. And I didn't see any after I pressed it, and there were none there. So I still don't see any spine stress lines. All I see is that stupid little tear. But still, a 9.2. That's still a decent book to have. Right there. So that's it for this video, episode 15 of some comic series I own. Plus, you got to see a CGC unboxing. Yay! I got more coming, too. So this was actually part of the biggest submission I ever did with them. I sent my books along with some of my son-in-law's books. My books, primarily, I'm going to be selling at the shows I go to. But when I have my big books like this, when I sell it, I have to put money aside because I have to replace it. I'm sorry, I cannot say, oh yeah, I had the book and I sold it. No, I like having my own copy. And finally, this did have the rip in it. I was a little upset, but what can you do? It's still a pretty book. Look at that. Beautiful. Even a 9.2. 9.2 white pages. So there we go. That's it. So thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment if you could. Let me know what you think about this. I'm trying to get better with my pressing and grading. Like I said, I was hoping for a 9.6. They gave me a 9.2. Maybe a 9.2 is all it could possibly be with that little tiny tear. Like I said, I'm still learning. So please leave a comment. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend about it. Check the description for a whole bunch of other channels that I like to watch and give them some love. And until next time, keep reading those comics.